Hi everybody, welcome to another edition of James Jam. I'm Jane. This is my jam. And I probably look a mess. But I wanted to do this video. It's something pretty current, and I thought I'd just be extremely real with you all. I think I generally am. A good friend of mine.
Yeah, you're real.
Thanks. A good friend of mine said she had watched some of my videos and said she couldn't get over how much I was just me in the videos, and that really made me happy. I didn't know she was watching them necessarily even, but just the fact that I do come across authentic to people who know me. And today's a day I work my second job. Yes, I have a second job. I also do some other things. So a lot of times I get asked, how do I have money for luxury? Well, I have money for luxury because I look for super good bargains. I save my money when I can, try to be thrifty, work my jobs. That's how it is. But what this video is about is, there's a bunch of videos going on now about somebody named Lydia selling her Hermes bags. I apologize, I don't know who Lydia is, but I know the same thing happened, was it about a year ago now, with somebody, I want to say her name was Niki Sky, but I could be wrong, because I don't watch her, and I didn't watch those videos, and I'm trying to figure out why people care. I mean, I get, like, if you're a longtime subscriber to one of those people, I can understand why you'd watch their videos, because you probably watch all of them. But, like, when someone says they're getting rid of their bags, or I guess that's the big thing, because that's what my channel's mainly about, is why do we care? Because I don't. I don't think that I've ever necessarily had FOMO about another bag. I would say that people bring bags to my attention that I see and I think, wow, I really want that bag, but not because they have it or not because anybody else has it. And in fact, I would tend to say that in general, I prefer bags that I don't think as many people have, because I march to the beat of my own drum, always have. And I'm just really trying to figure out why this has caused such a big stir. Do some of the people that watch these creators buy the bags just because the other person bought them? I mean, I know people have told me they've bought stuff that I've shown, but I think it's for the exact same reason that I buy things that I see other people show, because I like them. I'd never seen them before, I'm attracted to them, and then I want to get them. But if somebody told me that they were no longer going to buy X amount of bags or sell all their bags of one type or another, it wouldn't influence me in the least. If there's some huge controversy over something, then maybe it would, as in the owner of the company did something terrible that I just couldn't get on board with no matter what I did, then maybe I would. But for just a content creator, I'm really struggling to figure out, do we care? And
Wasn't there a fashion house a couple of years ago that had some questionable marketing?
Yes, they did. And when that happened, I know a lot of people got rid of their bags. I still have one item from that company. I'm not going to get rid of it because I like to have at least one thing from every company, and now I know that the director is no longer at that same company. But I just I don't get it. You know, I was talking to Mick about it. I'm like, why do people? I don't know. I'm just floored. I guess I'm just looking for opinions as to why, when somebody who has I guess she has a bigger channel. Like I said, I don't watch her. Why, when she's gonna all of a sudden get rid of all this, or all of a sudden gonna buy all this, or why is it? I just don't know why it's such a big deal. And that I don't know. I don't even. This is totally off the cuff. Clearly, But I'm just scratching my head trying to figure it out. Because I guess they're called influencers, so maybe people are influenced by what they see the other people have. But like things like Hermes bags, okay, you might watch somebody and really like their Hermes bags, but you're not getting one. I mean, chances are you're not going to go to the store and be able to pick it up like they were, and or you're going to have to pay probably double, if not more, over retail to try to get one. So it's not like they're influencing us that way. I don't know. I guess I'm just really struggling and looking for answers and wondering what you think. Do you really care when somebody's gonna sell all their bags? Do you really care? I mean, unless you want to buy them, then maybe that makes sense that, yeah, okay, I want to watch that because I want to grab some of those. But otherwise, I'm not sure why. I understand why the creators make the content, because they're creating content. So if they're sharing their lives with you, of course they're going to share that. What surprises me, though, is like what a big impact it has, and that so many other people then are impacted by whatever that person's going to do. That makes sense. So I'm just struggling a little bit, and I thought I'd bring it up to all you here. It does not matter to me. It does not matter to me what anybody else buys. Like what Winnie always says, I won't yuck your yum. And by the same token, if somebody decides to make a big life change, I don't think it's any of my business most of the time. And granted, they put this out there so everybody can watch it, but I'm not going to go watch it just to be nosy about why somebody I don't know or don't watch is going to make some change in their life. So I'm just curious. I would love to hear in the comments below what your thought is on this, and because I can't figure it out. I said I was talking to Mick here, and I just don't know why it's a big deal and why everybody makes a big deal about it. And I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe because I'm such a small community. Maybe because I do this because I wanted to belong or join in with people that had the same thoughts as I do. I know my channel is never going to be some big channel. I have a nice small community here that I really enjoy. I ask you always to please leave comments. I answer all my comments. I do that because to me, you're all my friends. If you weren't my friends, I wouldn't be sitting here on the video like this.
Clearly.
Dressed like this, right? Because I'd be thinking no one's going to be like scrolling around and just think, wow, look at that messy person sitting there. She looks hot and sweaty. Let's see what she's been doing. I mean, I just think that, I don't know. I'm confused. So I just thought I'd come on and make a quick video today. I like putting up my videos on Wednesdays as it is. So, I am really curious. Why do you think so many people care when somebody in the luxury community says they're going to get rid of their bags or everything from one brand? Or, why do you think they care? Do you think they care because they want to make sure they're not missing a controversy? Or when you know it's not because of a controversy, because if it was, they'd probably put that in their title. Why is that such a big deal? It's not going to change anything that I do. So I got to ask. Help me out here. This time I'm really going to ask. Please put your answers in the comments. I would really appreciate it. I typically put up videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays regarding luxury and contemporary, mainly bags and handbags and such, but some other luxury items. Every other Thursday, you'll find a book-related video from me. And then on Mondays or Tuesdays, I do a bag swap video where I swap from one bag to another bag and give you a little bit of information on both. And I do think informational videos are extremely helpful, so I do see why people watch those. But you can find me over on Instagram as well at James Jam. It's JAME_S_Jam. And until next time, please do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Shout out to Jean from, is it Totes Jean?
Yes, honey.
Jean, I think you have good taste in bags, and I would never hide your comments.